Hey, this is my Amazon Vine review for the TooCust Prudent Builder Stair Treads for Wooden Steps Indoor, aka Carpet Stair Treads set of 16 step covers for stairs, adhesive stair carpet strips for stairs, non-slip tread mat for dogs, 8-inch by 30-inch striped brown. Now that's a mouthful, and they're sort of mysterious and interesting, but I use them for my basement steps. This is my old staircase going down to the basement, to my 110-year-old house. As you can see, it's rather dusty, and it's got this 70s trailer park kind of carpet, great for hiding cigarette and beer stains, pet hair, blood, urine, etc. Got these new treads, going to take those off. So I cleaned up everything, removed all the old treads, swept everything up, vacuumed it, used a spray cleaner on it, got it nice and clean, dried up and everything, so it is suitable for the new treads. As you can see, I've already applied the first tread to the steps. I just wanted to make sure it was actually going to work. I'm not entirely confident that it's going to stick, but so far it looks pretty good. Now, according to the instructions, you're only supposed to apply these to a smooth surface, these treads to a smooth surface. It is wood. I don't know whatever else that you would be applying it to, be it marble or steel. I can't imagine too many things other than wood. All right, so we're looking at the instructions for these 16 stair treads, size 30 inches by 8 inches. The instructions, it says that the material is polyester, suitable for smooth surface. Again, I'm assuming that a regular wood staircase is a smooth surface. Do not used on the rugged and rough surface. You clean, vacuum cleaner, and washing machine. Really? You want to throw these in a wash machine? I don't get it. Anyway, but it does give us step-by-step instructions on how to install them, which is the way that I did it, but I'll just show you. Step 1 is clean and dry the surface. Okay, we've done that. Step 2, there's cleaning and drying. Then step 2 is tearing off the back film and pressing it onto the surface. Now, as you can see, it comes in 16 pieces, which is really good because most stair treads are 13, and you can run out of treads if you make a mistake. Now we're looking at the backing film here. You can see that it's, I'm going to try to get this off with one hand here. Not that easy. You remember when you had those stickers when you were a kid? You could bend the sticker backwards and then the backing paper would peel right off. Not so much here. This is the backing clear film is exactly the same size as the backing of the carpet tread, so you really got to work this thing to get it off. There we go. All right. Now the interesting thing is that the surface is not sticky. It's not like a peel back sticker. It's smooth. It's got a little viscosity to it, but it's there's no stickiness to it. So that's rather interesting. And so as you can see, here's the first tread that I did. This is the best angle I could get right now with my camera. My GoPro camera wasn't charged up, so I couldn't put it on my head and give you a bird's eye view. Anyway, I'm going to peel this backing off and apply it to the step. Now these treads are a bit wider than the actual stair treads themselves. This is a 110-year-old house, and back in the day you could get by with doing a lot of different things. Things did not have code as it were today, where the building code people can drive you crazy in just about everything that you want to make an improvement for. So now I've got this backed all the way up to the riser here, and because it's tighter than the step below it, it gives me the same amount of space between the edge of the material tread and the actual tread of the step itself. All right, getting things lined up here, and start peeling this off while it's in place. And we'll smooth it down. Get this off. Smooth. Pull. Out you come. Smooth. Like butter. Now, as I said, the material tread is a little wider than the actual step itself, so I'm going to have to trim off this end here. I'll leave the other end with the rounded corners, the factory rounded corners, while I will bring some tools over here and slice off this end so everything is hunky-dory. I'm using a paint guard to kind of shove it down into the corner, as well as to be a guide for my utility knife. And I will make a nice straight cut. And you always want to make sure that you replace the blade in your utility knife. You don't want to be using a dull blade in trying to cut something. All you do is just make a mess of things, maybe even hurt yourself. But yeah, you can ruin the project with just a dull blade. Make sure you change it out. Put a brand new blade in your utility knife, and things will be so much better. And you might have to change it a bit in the midst of the job. There's nothing wrong with that. They're cheap compared to all the frustration and the hideousness of a badly cut job. Well, it is staying down. There's no doubt about that. The one below it is too. I don't know how, but it is. So that's 2 treads, and they are staying down. I don't know how long they'll stay down for, but we'll find out. I'll start working on the other treads. I don't know why I've had that song stuck in my head, but I do. What that has to do with steps, I have no idea. Okay, so this is an addendum. I discovered that indeed the instructions on the site say that you can put these treads in the washing machine. I don't know of anybody who wants to go around taking their treads off of their steps, putting them into a washing machine. I know I don't. The way of cleaning steps is with a vacuum cleaner, and it does say that you can do that, but I'm going to have to show how that works, and I'm going to have to add that onto this story. A quick note, as you can see, I was previously using a wallpaper roller in order to secure the tread. There's nothing in the instructions saying to do that, and I might have compromised it by doing so. Alright, well, here is the finished product, and I wasn't that concerned with taking care of the risers or anything. This is not a finished basement, it's a utility basement, but I still didn't want it to look frightening to go down it. One of the things that I'm concerned about is the solid color of these brown treads. 14 years in the flooring business, and I know that the darker the color, the more it shows lint. The lighter the color, the more it shows soil. So you want to have flecky, sort of spotted appearances in things that are going to be showing dirt or lint. But they're sticking pretty well, and I will be giving an update as to how well they stick fairly soon. It's been about a week since I installed these treads, and here's exactly what I was talking about. When you have a solid color, a solid dark color, you end up showing all of the lengths and pieces of paper and that sort of thing, and there simply is no exception to the rule. That's how it works. Light colored stuff will show all the soiling, and that's why you want, typically for high traffic areas, you want a multicolor, flecky sort of multicolored, sort of like these. These are some industrial type treads I put on these steps about 6 years ago, going up to the second floor. And you can see there's stains there, but I don't know, it just doesn't quite look as offensive on something with a multicolor thing going on. So once again, the reason for this addendum is because of the cleaning methods that are mentioned on the package and on the website, which is vacuuming and putting it in the washing machine. I'm not going to go through the washing machine bit because it just doesn't really turn me on. I don't think anybody really wants to go around taking their treads off of their steps and throwing them in the washing machine. I mean, it's treads, y'all. It's not clothes. Okay, so let's start vacuuming and see if it's going to do what I think it's going to do. This is just to show that I'm not using a heavy-duty vacuum cleaner. Just a little mighty mite. All right, to say the least, I'm stunned and amazed. I thought for sure as soon as the vacuum cleaner was applied to this tread or that tread or any of these treads, it would be sucked immediately up off the stair tread itself. So I'm amazed, and I'm not going to try peeling it back. It's holding in place. I'm impressed. Again, I'm not going to take these off and throw them into the washing machine. That's just not what, in my mind, you do with stair treads. There you go. That's pretty darn good.